again, trying to figure it all out. Everything was running smooth, so smooth to now. Something so unnatural slipped into my mind, and it's killing me. No matter what,
wait till your mother gets a load of your new gig, Whitney. She's not gonna like you following in her very unladylike footsteps.
Trying to swallow all my doubt.
I've got to find some way to get through to Whitney before her anger at me damages her.
Just take them. They'll make you feel good. Real good.
Oh, I can't let that happen to my daughter.
Dr. Russell, over here, stab.
Let me go! Let me go! You have no right!
She was about to take a swan dive off the roof of the Regency Hotel.
Oh my God, she's no more than a child.
Yeah, but she's high as a kite on something. They had to restrain her just to get her into the ambulance.
Well, loosen her restraint so that I can check her vitals. I'm Dr. Russell, honey. Can you hear me?
Go to hell. Go to hell!
Evicted? You came to tell us that our home is going to be taken away from us?
Haven't you done enough already?
And you can't be serious. I mean, I've already lost my little boy. I mean, how much more do you think our family can take?
You know something? I trusted you. When things didn't work out with Teresa, I thought, all right, you know what? Give Ethan the benefit of the doubt. Even Sheridan said, you know what? He's okay. Oh, boy, were we wrong. You're just like the rest of your family, aren't you? Are you sure you're not a Crane?
Damn it, Luis. Don't shoot the messenger here. This is not my idea.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Well, you know what? This makes perfect sense to me.
Teresa, please.
Come on, Louise. Someone's out to destroy us. Ethan, tell us who it is. Tell us who sent you
Teresa.
here.
It was Rebecca.
That bitch! Well, I'm not gonna let her get away with this.
You brought this all on yourself, you little harlot.
I can't believe you sent me flowers.
You like him?
Oh, I love them. But you're spoiling me.
Well, you know what? Get used to it, because I'm going to spoil you for the rest of our lives.
Love you, you know.
You don't know how long I've waited to hear you say those words again.
Because of Luis, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd lost you to him forever.
I'm so sorry I hurt you so deeply. Luis, too. I just hope that he can be as happy as we are someday.
Well, you know what? That's up to Luis.
I hope I can make things easier on him somehow. I hurt him so deeply.
The way I see it, Sheridan, Luis did it to himself. He tried taking advantage of you when you were at your most vulnerable, and he tried to ruin our commitment to each other and our marriage. And for that, I will never forgive him.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Please. Antonio, don't be so hard on Luis.
Don't be hard on him. Sheridan, he's done everything in his power to try to keep us apart. Our commitment, our marriage, it meant nothing to him.
But there's a reason for that. He still had hope that he was going to end up with me.
Yeah, but that's because all Luis cares about is himself and what's good for Luis.
Antonio, please. You two are brothers. All right? You loved each other as children. You were able to reconcile your differences when you came back to harmony. And I know you two care very deeply for one another now.
Cared. That would be in the past tense.
Look, I couldn't bear it if you two were estranged from each other forever, all right? If you're gonna be mad at someone, let it be me.
Why would I be mad at you, Sheridan? I love you.
You've got to understand that I am the one that gave Luis hope that he was gonna end up with me. I did love him, Antonio.
You did. Just like I said, past tense. We don't have to worry about that now, okay?
No, but that still doesn't change the fact that what Luis and I had once was very real. And I owe it to him to make things easier on him. I've got to make him know that he is going to be all right without me.
He can do that on his own, Sheridan. I'm not going to let anyone or anything come in between us again.
Dr. Eklund.
Mr. Crane.
With all the dark and dirty secrets we share, you can call me Alistair.
I prefer not to think about the things you forced me to do.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm not finished with you yet, Doctor.
Well, I'm finished with you. How'd you get in here anyway?
I can go anywhere I want, whenever I want. And I want a progress report on my daughter.
She's not my patient anymore. She's not even at this hospital.
I know where she is, Dr. Eklund. What I need you to find out is if Sheridan has regained any memory of loving Luis.
Well, I have no way of determining that, do I? The shock treatments were interrupted before I could be certain that their effects were permanent.
Go see her at home. Make up an excuse. Just find out if her feelings for Luis are coming back.
You want to see how she's doing? Why don't you go visit her yourself? You're her father.
We're not close.
Why am I not surprised?
Go see my daughter and make sure she's not experiencing any renewed stirrings for Luis. He needs to be dead in her heart.
I don't see why
It's not up to you to see, Doctor. It's up to you to carry out my orders. That is, if you want to continue your esteemed career in psychiatry and maintain a healthy, happy family life.
You really are a bastard, aren't you?
Watch it, Dr. Eklund. I'm merely a concerned father looking out for his interests. That's how I got where I am today. Now, go make sure Sheridan never feels a damn thing for Luis Lopez Fitzgerald again.
How could you let Rebecca do this to us, Ethan?
Well, why wouldn't he? And this is the same guy who stood by and did nothing while Rebecca stole your son away from you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, for a second, I forgot which side you were on.
Teresa, you've got it wrong. Luis, you've got it wrong, too. Okay, I fought Rebecca tooth and nail on this thing.
Well, why didn't you fight harder, Ethan?
On what grounds can they take away our house, Ethan?
The land that this house sits on belongs to the Cranes. Rebecca is claiming that she wants to tear it down and make it into a public park.
A public park? Okay, well, Rebecca wouldn't know the difference between a blade of grass and AstroTurf.
Oh, hold on a second. Is this true? Is this land owned by the Cranes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, when I was married to Julian, when I thought that I was married to Julian, I had this home rebuilt for you with his money.
Come on, Ethan, you're an attorney, aren't you? Is there anything that you can do here?
There's not. I mean, not, unless you can repay the Cranes.
Well, that's just impossible. I mean, this house cost a fortune. I wanted the best for Mama. You know, why did it have to be such a big show-off?
You meant well, Teresa.
Yeah, but come on, Mama, what's the difference? This is my fault.
No, this is not. Teresa, don't say that.
Luis, it's true, okay? Rebecca, she doesn't care about a public park. She wants to repossess our home because she hates me. Because she blames me for Gwen losing her baby. She blames me for Gwen not being able to have children. Isn't that what this is about, Ethan?
Probably has something to do with it.
Well, it's just not fair. Because when Gwen and I fought that night in Los Angeles, it wasn't my fault. She brought this on herself.
Okay, you have got the makings of an architect. Yours is so much better than mine.
Yours is good too.
Thank you.
Oh,
such a lovely picture. Oh, I hate to interrupt.
Then don't.
Oh, I have to. Little Ethan, Nanny's waiting for you upstairs. She has a surprise.
Okay, can we play some more later, Aunt Gwen?
You bet we can. Give me hugs. Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too.
Oh, good work, Gwenny. Oh, you're really getting through to the little boy.
He's such a sweetheart. I just love him so much.
That's why it's gonna be so great when you're his mother. Oh, hasta luego, Teresita. Hola, Mama Gwen.
It's killing me. No matter what I try. Ooh, poison in the well.
Whitney, I am sorry to use you. It's not your fault that your mother ruined my life. But you are the best way to pay her back.
Forget the song, babe. Come sit in my lap.
Oh, the hell with that. I asked her first.
You're wearing too many clothes.
Ah! Oh, God!
Oh my God, Whitney! Whitney, come down from there. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, take a hike, lady. We're enjoying the show.
That's my daughter. And she would never do this if she were in her right mind.
She looks like she knows what she's doing to me.
All right.
Oh, baby, you are a lifesaver. I do know what I needed.
It's written all over you, honey. Time for your medication.
Yeah.
No, Whitney, don't, honey. It's gonna ruin your life. Please, baby, I'm begging you, please.
I believed in so long.
Eve, if I could punish you without hurting your daughter, I would.
All go wrong, and you
But this is what will cause you the deepest pain.
all you love to hate, but you never see until it's just too late.
Let me go! I want to go home! We checked. She doesn't have a home. She's living on the street.
Okay, what? You listen to me. I need to ask you some questions. Do you understand me?
Help! Police! They're trying to kill me! Maybe I should put the restraints back on.
Let me just try and get through to her. Listen, we don't want to hurt you. I just need some information. I need to know what you took. What did you take? Did you take crack or pills? What did you take to get high?
Go to hell!
Okay, we're gonna have to do a complete tox screen on her.
I can't even keep her still long enough to get a blood sample. For a little thing, she's strong as an ox.
I know, it's the drugs. Here, let me hold her. You try again.
Put that down! No! You're evil! You're all evil! Get off of me! I'm gonna kill you!
You are my passion for life.
I had a dream last night that little Ethan was my son. I just can't believe that this could actually happen.
Gwen, it will. It will. Not only are you going to have the child of your dreams, but you're going to get your revenge on Teresa at the same time.
I'm not even thinking about her right now. I mean, that little boy, he is so sweet and affectionate. I have absolutely fallen madly in love with him.
Which makes it even better. But you have to keep your eye on the other prize, too. I mean, don't you want to know what happened when the little Strumpets family found out that they're going to lose their home?
Ethan told them already?
And I had a bird's eye view. Oh, they were crushed. They were devastated. Especially the little troublemaker. Although I do have to give her credit for brains, because at least she realized that none of this would have been happening if it weren't for her.
Oh, she must feel so guilty.
And you add to that the fact that she thinks that I am abusing her little boy. No, she's gonna go stark raving mad. Oh, time for me to up the special effects.
What are you planning now?
Oh, don't you worry about that. But if Teresa thinks that I was abusing her little boy before, after this next performance, oh my goodness, she's gonna go stark raving mad with worry about the safety of her child. Oh, no, she's gonna be devastated. She's gonna be so worried that she is gonna want to kidnap that little boy. She's gonna want to take him as far away from here as she can.
Mother, that would be terrible.
No, don't worry. She's not gonna get off the Crane grounds. Now, Gwen, I am 2 steps ahead of her. Teresa is going to go to jail again. And this time, she's gonna be there the rest of her life.
Look, I'll just go talk to Rebecca, okay? She'll listen to me.
Luis, it's not gonna do any good. You're Pilar's son, Teresa's brother.
There's got to be some way that we can raise the money.
Well, what about a bank loan? I mean, then at least you'd have a shot at buying the house back from the Cranes. What's the matter?
We can't get any bank loan, Ethan. We don't have jobs.
What are you talking about? You and Miguel, you're working at the cannery and...
Not anymore. We've been fired.
Not to mention I've been suspended from the police force without pay.
You know, I don't make much at the book cafe, but I can ask Beth to increase my hours.
Better get that while we still have a phone.
Hello? Hi, Beth. Gosh, I was just thinking about you. What? No, you don't really mean that because, look, I know that I'm not the greatest waitress in the world, but I really need this job. I could work harder. Well, I know that you don't own the place. I see. That was Beth.
So we guessed.
She let me go.
Well, I'll just go talk to her, too. She'll listen to me. I'm telling you.
Luis, it wasn't Beth's decision. She said the Cranes owned the book cafe, too, and that Rebecca said that she had to fire me or else.
Damn it.
No, I knew it, you know? None of this would be happening. We would all have our jobs. We wouldn't be losing our home. Everything would be okay if it weren't for me.
I was scared I was gonna lose you.
You didn't. With you now, we're always gonna be that way.
Yeah, and what about my brother?
Sorry for the heartache that I caused him. But it's you that I love, Antonio. I'm sorry for what I put both of you through.
I told you it's not your fault.
I know that you keep saying that, but it is. If I hadn't been so confused and conflicted, I wouldn't have hurt you so much. But I promise you, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making up these past few months to you.
You're spending the rest of your life with me, that's all I've ever wanted. I'm not getting it.
Oh, what if it's important?
All right, I'll get rid of them fast.
Great.
Dr. Acklin, what are you doing here?
Hello, I just came by to see how Sheridan's getting along.
She's getting along fine, but you're not her doctor anymore. Remember, I took her out of your care before we left the hospital.
Yes, yes, there were some rather unnecessarily harsh words exchanged then. Be that as it may, I don't forget any of my patients, no matter what the circumstance. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't do a personal follow-up on each and every one. How's your wife doing?
She's doing great.
Excellent, excellent. And there's been no decline in her condition since she left the hospital, physically or emotionally?
Not at all. But I'll tell you what. You can ask her for yourself. Come in.
Well, thank you.
She'd better be in the same shape she was when she left the hospital. If she starts remembering her love for Luis, she's gonna wind up dead.
she stab you with this thing?
No, I'm okay. Sedate her.
No! You want me to die!
No one wants you to die. You're going to be all right.
You don't know where you are. We're trying to help you.
You're trying to kill me.
God. What's the matter with him?
Drugs. We don't know what kind. Get that tox screen underway.
Are you sure she didn't jab you?
No, I'm fine, Julian. You got her just in time. Thank you.
God. Shaking like a leaf. She must have scared you half to death.
Oh, it's not really that so much. It's just seeing a young woman her age out of control that way and just totally out of touch with reality. Well, it just reminds me of me when I was with you.
How, Eve?
Oh, I had a few bad trips there myself, remember?
That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, but you never forget. You know, at that age, you think you know everything. If you can't experiment with just anything that anybody gives you, you think you can't get through the day.
I'm so sorry I introduced you to that world.
No, Julian, you didn't know much more about it than I did.
I know, but I should have. I hate that I'm responsible for you living through that horror.
No, don't blame yourself. You didn't twist my arm. I shouldn't have had anything to do with music.
Well, I mean, it's a far cry from loving singing to becoming involved with drugs.
Oh, but one couldn't have happened without the other. If I hadn't been making my living in a nightclub, I would have never come in contact with anything like that. Seeing that young woman so desperate to keep herself from feeling anything that she overdosed on God knows what kind of poison. Just brings it all home again.
Even though you left that world long ago, even though you're a respected doctor in this town with a beautiful family?
That's what I'm worried about, Julian, my family. Especially Whitney, because she's got that same longing to sing that I had at that age, but I've got to protect her. I can't let her make the same mistakes that I did.
Lie down inside. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You are a natural, sweetheart. Really? On my honor. Come on. Oh, I always knew you had what it takes.
I told you she was a star.
Oh, well, maybe not yet, but you keep on doing what you're doing, you will be. I just can't believe all the years you wasted on the tennis track with a voice like that. Man, your talent could have gone undiscovered, completely wasted.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
I just don't know why you haven't been singing all along.
Well, I mean, Liz, you do know my parents.
Your mom, mainly. I mean, it's true your father wanted you to be a tennis pro, but your mom's the only one who's always had a big problem with you and singing.
Yeah, ever since I was a little girl, she discouraged any interest I had in music.
Strange. I wonder why.
Well, that doesn't matter. Because she's gonna come around when she sees how happy it makes you.
I don't think so, Chad. Just wait till Eve finds out her daughter is going to sashay down the same sordid path she did. Excuse me for a minute. Just need to make a phone call.
Okay.
It's time for Mommy Dearest to find out what's going on.
For West.
Hello. I was wondering if Dr. Eve Russell is available.
Hold on a minute. Dr. Russell? Phone call.
Hello.
Hello, Eve. It's your sister.
What do you want, Liz?
I'm hoping that you can drop by the club for a few minutes.
The club?
My club, the Blue Note. Remember that? The nightclub that you set fire to? It's all been rebuilt now, thanks to the generosity of your boyfriend, Julian.
I'm not having this conversation, Liz.
Eve, wait a minute. The club's all fixed up. I really think you should come by and take a look at it.
I don't have any interest whatsoever.
Oh, you're making a big mistake if you don't come. But then don't say I didn't warn you.
Warn me about what?
You'll see when you get here. You know what they say. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Liz, I don't have time to play games with you, okay?
I'm not playing games, Eve. But don't worry. I'll tell Whitney her mother is just too damn busy.
What about Whitney? Is Whitney at your club? Liz, answer me, damn it. Is Whitney there? What if she does anything to hurt my daughter?
What's wrong?
That's Liz calling from the Blue Note. And she is up to something that involves Whitney, and I'm gonna go over there.
Well, I'll go with you.
No, you can't, because if Whitney is there and she sees us together...
I'm not letting you go alone.
I wonder how long it'll take Eve to come.
Oh, guys, would you do me a favor and take that last number again? I want to check the sound.
I can't believe I'm actually contemplating taking another woman's child away from her.
Teresa is not just another woman. She's the woman that killed your baby and made sure that you are never going to become a biological mother. And the worst part about it is she doesn't even have the decency to feel sorry about it. Now, what did she say? That it's God's fault? But what did she say to you the other day?
Ethan only married you because you were pregnant with his child. Maybe that wasn't right. You know, maybe you made a sacrilege of marriage by taking Ethan as your husband, and well, maybe God is punishing you for staying with Ethan when your reason for being with him in the first place just wasn't right.
You know what? You are so right. I mean, Teresa is nothing but a self-serving little wolf in sheep's clothing. And everyone thinks she's so sweet and she's so good when she's the exact opposite. You know what? She doesn't even deserve to have such a wonderful child as little Ethan. I frankly think we'll be doing him a huge favor by taking him away from her.
Oh, we will. Believe me, that wench is finally gonna get hers.
I'm telling you, if I could get my hands on Rebecca's scrawny little neck, I would...
Luis, that's not gonna solve anything.
All right, Ethan. There has to be some way that we can fix this, right?
I honestly don't know. It's not like I'm a member of the Crane family anymore.
Ethan, come on. You're married to Rebecca Crane's daughter.
It's not the same thing, though. I don't have any influence over Rebecca.
Okay, well, can you talk to Gwen? Maybe she can talk to Rebecca.
No, not the way she feels about you right now.
Come on. It was an accident. Ethan, she came after me again. She wanted to kill me. She said that I was the reason that she lost Sarah. She said that I'm the reason that she can't get pregnant again. I just tried to explain to her that she was the one who started the fight in Los Angeles. I tried to explain to her that she shouldn't have left the hospital against doctor's orders. That I wanted her to know that she was the one who wanted to fight me when I defended myself. That's how she lost the baby.
And the two of you are still pointing fingers at each other. Haven't you suffered enough?
It's actually not the whole story, Pilar. When they were arguing, Teresa told Gwen that it was God's will that she lost the baby and that she can never get pregnant.
Teresa. Mama. Esa boca tuya es tu peor enemiga.
She says that Teresa's mouth is her own worst enemy.
I didn't mean for it to come out that way.
Teresa, I know you're not a cruel person, but Gwen doesn't. And it's true, sometimes you can say hurtful things.
You blame me too. Even though Rebecca started it and Gwen picked up where she left off, it was her fault.
Teresa, you just don't learn.
Hold on a second. Just hold on, I've got an idea. Just go to Sheridan, I'll ask her for the money. We can get out of this whole damn mess.
Luis, please be careful. You know how upset Antonio is with you.
You know what, this has nothing to do with Antonio, right? I'm just gonna go to Sheridan and ask for a favor.
Hello, Sheridan. Remember me?
You're the doctor who treated me while I was in the psychiatric ward.
Sheridan, are you okay? You seem scared.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I reacted that way right now when I saw you.
You'd better not remember why Dr. Ackland terrifies you, Sheridan. Once that memory comes back, your love for Luis is sure to follow.
I didn't mean to startle you. And I realize your time at the hospital must not have been the most pleasant of experiences. That's why I want to come by and do a personal follow-up, make sure you're getting on well here at home.
Fine, thank you.
And, you and your husband have settled back into married life?
You're doing very well. Very well.
She seems to be doing fine.
I want to thank you for helping me through my confusion while I was under your care. I obviously needed a lot of help after my kidnapping and the loss of my child. Thank you for helping me sort out my life.
You're very welcome. I'll leave you two alone now. I would like you to call my office and set up an appointment in the next couple of weeks just so I can do a more thorough examination and keep an eye on your progress.
Dr. Russell is Sheridan's doctor now.
Yes, but Sheridan's treatment program was largely mine, and as I said, I don't forget anyone who's been a patient of mine. Good luck to you both. Not that you'll need it.
Good work, Doctor. My daughter doesn't remember her love for Luis. She'll live to see another day.
Chad, ready to go?
Baby, I love seeing you so happy.
Whitney, I can't tell you what it means to have you opening for me tonight. When the club burned down, I thought this day would never come.
Well, I think the acoustics sound even better than they did before.
They do. No expense was spared.
Well, it's too early for customers.
Why don't you guys go ahead and rehearse, and I'll see who it is.
Okay.
As if I didn't know. Eve. And why am I not surprised? Your paramour, Julian. Well, welcome, you two. Welcome to the grand reopening of the Blue Note.
I didn't come here to celebrate the opening of your club. Let's just cut to the chase. Why did you talk about Whitney on the phone? You didn't invite her to be a guest or something here.
Oh, good heavens, no. Thank God. Why would I invite Whitney as a guest? She's my opening act. Don't you recognize your daughter's own voice?
Go right. 'Cause when you thought things could only get better, you find out there's been a change of weather.
You know, none of this would be happening if Teresa had just respected your marriage to Ethan. Now, you and Ethan would be proud and happy parents by now. And Teresa wouldn't be causing her family to lose their jobs and their home.
Believe me, you don't need to convince me anymore, okay? Teresa has brought this all on herself.
Hey, Gwen, come see my new pigeon!
I'll be right there, sweetheart. He's the best. He's the best. I cannot wait until he's my son.
Well, it will not be long now, Gwen. Little Ethan will be calling you Mommy.
Teresita, please. Yeah, you're making me nervous.
Yes, I should probably go.
Not yet, Ethan. Please. Mama, maybe Louise will look out with Sheridan. Right? And she's got the money. And she cares about you very much.
Still, it's complicated me, huh? I mean, Sheridan has chosen to stay married to Antonio, and I just pray that the two of them don't get into another one of their fights. It'll only make things worse, not better.
Sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry.
It's obvious Sheridan doesn't remember the shock treatments we gave her, or her deep love for her husband's brother. How fortuitous for everyone.
For now, anyway.
What did you say?
That's why I had Sheridan schedule a follow-up appointment. I want to continue working with her to ensure that Louise is permanently erased from her mind.
And what happens if she refuses to be treated by you again?
Her memory could come back. Any number of things could trigger a flood of recollections.
We better hope Sheridan makes an appointment with you then. If she slips up, it'll cost her life, won't it?
Oh, are you hungry?
Yeah, famished. Could eat a horse.
All right, well, what about Chinese takeout instead, huh?
Sounds great. Okay. Oh, could you get me some of those vegetable dumplings that I love?
Your wish is my command.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
What did you forget now?
Luis.
You should go console little Teresita. Oh, she's gonna need all the help she can get when she finds herself homeless and childless.
I need a favor.
I know that you're nothing but a lying, two-timing whore.
2 days, 2 television networks, over 50 stars. Presented by Olay, the 2004 NBC Daytime Telemundo Fan Festival at Universal Studios Hollywood's City Walk, March 20th and 21st. Admission is free. Meet your favorite NBC Daytime stars, plus Telemundo's hottest stars. For details, log on to NBC.com/fanfestival. The NBC Daytime Telemundo Fan Festival, presented by Olay.